My favorite thing about the department was that it felt like a family. Anywhere you went, people knew your name, and it wasn't like you were just a number. And it was funny because before I went there, that's one thing that they tried to recruit people with, and I was like, I don't know about that. You know, it's college. There's a ton of people at UF, but no, really, it's like a family, and everyone knows you, and it's nice to feel like, I mean, you're a name and not just a number.
I think what sets the AEC department apart from other departments is your advisor really takes an interest in you personally, making sure that you have what you need, not only for graduation purposes and certification purposes, but also what you're going to need in the long run for your career. My advisor, Dr. Myers, really took a personal interest in making sure I was comfortable with everything I learned and that I could always contact him afterwards if I had any further questions or needed, elaboration on something. He was always a good resource to go to.
The AEC department is one that's going to be there for you. It's just like you're taking another step with us as your ag teachers. We're always there for you. They're exactly the same way. They've been ag teachers, so they know how to be there for their students. It's not someone who just went off to be a professor just to be a professor because they want to get paid for the research. They're there to teach it because they want to make you a better teacher also.
I'm from a small school, so when I got to UF and I had some classes that were 150, 200 people, I kind of felt lost in there. It's kind of hard to get to know people because everyone's really competitive there in some of those bigger science classes. But whenever I was in an AEC class, we only had 15 to 20 people in some of those classes, and it was really easy to get to know everyone. And I'm friends with just about everyone I graduated with that was in that department because we were really tight-knit. And so that tight-knit family feeling is what I really enjoyed about our department.
It was very much like a family, and I actually dual majored. I did animal science and ag ed, and they were two very different departments, and AEC was very much like a family to me, and the people there really truly cared if I succeeded, and I appreciated that very much.
The fact that they get to know their kids, they get to know them personally, they know what their strong parts are and what their weak parts are. Being that we work so closely with them and we have them so much, and our classes are not huge. I took one class, it was 600 people, and I guarantee you that professor didn't know me from Adam. I could walk by him on the street and he wouldn't know anything, but yet I had other instructors in the AEC department that, well, they just knew me. They knew who I was dating. They knew what I was feeling that day. They were just down-to-earth, nice, really nice people.
The favorite thing about the Agriculture Education and Communication Department to me is that it's a family, and it makes the University of Florida, which feels very, very large and scary at times, feel very much like you're at home and that you are part of a family.
The department's a family. I miss my family so much. We had the best class ever, and I think just that atmosphere, we were that close that we were all pretty much all friends. And still, most of us that became teachers communicate and help each other all the time because those professors develop that family atmosphere for those 2 years. The minute we walked in, we're like, hey, Ag Ed, we're a family. And so it's been really nice within networking.
I think it's just the thing that sets them apart would be the fact that you can go to any of the faculty or any of the grad students for help. Everyone's always willing to help you find a job or to find an internship or things like that in the industry.